Hey everybody, Brett from AstartesGaming here, back with another episode of our Battle Brothers Let's Play. So in the last episode, we found ourselves off to the west here, where we were outside of some old ruined, I don't remember what it was called, but it was like a ruined castle thing. It looked just like this. May have even had the same name. So we decided to go ahead and attack it, and it was full of zombies, as well as a necromancer and a couple of geist. We were able to win the battle pretty easily. I don't think anybody took any significant damage. But we did recover a legendary flail, and we completed our ambition in the process. So we got this thing called the Deadly Harvester. We went ahead and gave it to Kali because Bram, our resident flail user, has a new legendary weapon that he's using instead. So I figured we'd let Kali give it a go. And since he is only level 8, we could specialize him into flails if we decided to. We'll see though. I don't know if this is going to be better than the axe he was using. But anywho, we headed back to Schnellen to see if we couldn't sell some of the treasure we picked up. And unfortunately we couldn't. They just weren't offering us a very good price, so we got rid of some of the junk weapons and stuff we had. And took a job for about 200 and, well, exactly 2,440 crowns to defend Schnellen against raiders. And this is the first raiding party. I don't know if there's going to be more. There is always the possibility of there being more, but I'm not too concerned with these guys, so we're going to go ahead and fight them. I really hope I just took care of all the ranged weapons. I didn't. I missed him. Okay. Otherwise, it looks like we're good. It looks like you are just a bit injured. Your armor is really beat up, though. I'm going to leave him in. 181 armor is still pretty much as good as anything anybody else is wearing. And he can, of course, hit like a truck, so he's probably better off in there than anybody else would be anyways. So let's go ahead and fight these guys. They looked like they were trying to run away there at the last second, but you gotta watch out for these marksmen. The raiders I'm not too concerned about. So if my archers can take out theirs, we'll be much better off here. It looks like they are going after our frontline guys, which it's probably better for us. They can soak more hits than the backline guys can, and they can... you know, they're more likely to block it than the backline guys would be. They are going to make a pretty aggressive push here for the high ground there. So that's something that we're going to have to combat them on. I'm probably going to move somebody up here and try to shield bash them off of it, because I would rather have my front line up here. I don't really want to just give that to them, so that's probably where most of the battle will be taking place. Let's see if we can't kill one of these guys right off the bat. Well, I mean, that's a start. Looks like they're out of range of my crossbows, though, so I'm going to put some shots into you. Unfortunately, that's not going to do a whole lot, is it? We're going to go for the kill here. It looks like we're going to get it. So it's one less enemy range guy to deal with. 47 or 34? I think 47 is the way to go. And then Jost, feel free to... throw some axes at that guy point blank. I probably should have advanced him a bit before I did that, but it's fine. I'm going to move you up to... How do I want to handle this? Not sure how I want to do this. I might just rush everybody forward. I did, however, leave these guys behind, but they can always move in later. They don't have enough men to overwhelm us. So I can pretty much fight them in a straight up battle and it won't be a problem. So I'm going to have you move up here. And let's give you the old knockback. There we go. And then can you move to there? You can. So, whoops. I guess that isn't going to work. Let's have Bram slide in. Do I want him in that spot? He is a little bit beat up in terms of armor. So having him be the focal point isn't necessarily a great idea. I'm going to do it though. We'll have to back him up, but we do have the ability to do that fairly well. So let's lay into him a bit. He does have a dangerous weapon after all. And let's see, Merrick, I'm going to put you here. That'll pin this guy in place. Casper, I'm going to have you jump up on that. And I think Spearwall? We'll see what they decide to do about that. Oh, yikes. Alright, Jorah. I'm going to put you right here. I think that's a good spot. So what are they going to do? They're going to do the old swapperoo right there. Not a bad move, and wow, they are really targeting the hell out of him. That's concerning. Okay, he missed. Looks like he's going to skirmish a bit. No! Stop targeting him. We're going to have to pull him back, like way back. Okay, doing a lot of switching around. That always makes me nervous. But so far... Yikes, okay. Let's have you hit this guy. If we can get rid of him, obviously we'll be a little bit better off. I'm gonna have my archers target him. Oh wow, that was pathetic. 29. Might be better off just switching to melee weapons at this point. So get your axe out, and then we'll hop you forward to here. See if you can't kill this guy. Let's see, 22 or 47. You know what? If you're targeting him, you may as well just get your melee weapon out and step forward. Oh, you missed anyways. Alright, Merrick, why don't you re-engage? Blocked. Unfortunate, but it happens. Let's have you take a swing here. Gets the kill, so he gets to swing again. And I'm going to bring it down on this guy's head. Well, apparently I hit him in the body, but that's just as good. 2 more stabs right there. Jost, why don't you throw an axe and then step in. Go here, because technically that spot is being blocked by Casper. So there's really no need for you to occupy it. And then Kali, let's have you throw an axe as well, and then move in. And then Sinric, you need to move here. Perfect. And I'm going to have you stab the polearm guy. I think I'll have Casper move forward as well and attack the other polearm guy, because they are a bit dangerous. You're going to flee, which is totally fine because I needed to get you out of there anyways. They are really targeting my archers. Luckily, they seem to be a little bit less accurate this turn. Okay, good, he missed. That weapon is probably the most concerning melee weapon that they have. Let's see. He doesn't have a shield, so that's pretty easy pickings. Can you hit him, please? Wow, that is 2 terrible misses back to back. Yikes, so Bram's taking some hits. Let's get Alexander up onto here and see if you can't finish him off. Nicely done. He's going to swing back at Alexander and miss. We'll get Yeshko up onto some high ground and go after the other polearm guy. That's a pretty significant wound. Yeah, cut artery, so he's not going to be long for this world. And Merrick will start attacking there. Let's have you get rid of him if you can. Perfect, then we can move you up. I'll have you swap weapons. You won't be able to attack this turn, but at least you're giving him something to think about. And Kali will need to get your flail out and flail it. Wow, nice. That was pretty impressive. If he's gonna start wrecking people like that, I think I'll let him keep that. Attack him, since he's the only one still in the fight over here. I can't tell, is he flame? He is. I'm gonna have you leapfrog into here then, and that'll prevent any of them from running away without taking an attack of opportunity. And then I'm gonna move you back in, because you might be able to pick some of these guys off. He's the only one still fighting on their side. Let's see, why don't we get you up here? We'll attack these guys even though we don't really need to. We are still, of course, gonna, wipe them all out. We're not gonna let them get away, but most of them are gonna take care of it for us, so it's not that big a deal. Come on, this guy's being a little bit difficult to uproot right now. Let's get you over there as well. The more people we can surround these guys with, the better, because they can slip attacks of opportunity, and we don't want them to get away. So there's that. Let's have you hop over. And you should be able to deal with that shield pretty effectively. Alright, so you guys can move in. Go ahead and attack where you can. Casper, why don't you finish this guy off? Oh, you just missed. Let's see, Bram, get rid of him. Nope. He'll try to flee and get killed in the process. He will do the same, as will that guy. And so that just leaves him as the sole enemy left, and we'll start surrounding him. That looks good. Don't bother taking a shot unless you can get over here. Yeah, that's not a terrible place for you, I guess. You know what? You can just take the rest of the fight off. There we go. Took his head clean off. No level ups in that one. We got a lot of loot, but nothing that we will probably keep, although we might take an extra long axe. Yeah, nothing too good there. Ooh, we're a bit full, aren't we? That's basically worthless, as is... Let's see, is that worthless? Yeah, 30. This is pretty useless as well. Okay, apparently that was it. So we'll collect our pay. That was probably the easiest 2,000 crowns we've ever earned. And then we're going to unload all that gear on the marketplace. So all of this can go... I might hang on to that. Yeah, that's looking pretty good. I wish they would accept more for the golden chalices, or offer more, I guess I should say. Get rid of that, that's basically just taking up space. And I don't think I need that many of those. There we go. So we're doing pretty well, 5,600 crowns, and we're off to find another place to attack. I might give some other guys a little bit of combat experience here. I'm also trying to phase out these armors. I really do like them, but now that we're further along in the game, I may as well give everybody better armor, because frankly, there's really no reason to keep them in lesser stuff. Almost everybody's fatigue has surpassed the point where they need a lighter armor like that. Christopher, you need to sit out, so I'm gonna give Hartwig some experience here. And let's see, you did take some damage, but you should recover that no problem. And then we'll get everybody's skirmishing weapons back out. That looks pretty good. And I guess let's go see about this place. Now that we have a little bit of money, we can afford to adventure some more. And this is the only enemy holdfast in the area that we haven't dealt with yet, so we'll check this out. It might be worth investigating, it might not. We'll probably attack it either way, but it'd of course be nice if they dropped something legendary like the last place did. We don't know what's in there though. I say we attack it anyways when we find out. Alright, so we got brigands. Nothing too scary here. They do have a few archers, which is always a problem, but the crossbows seem to hit harder than the bows do. These are all the first tier bows as well, so they're not nearly as dangerous as like the bows that we're carrying. It is 12 on 12, so this is going to be a pretty fair fight. I think we have equal numbers of just about everything, actually. It looks like they have 3 archers. We technically only have 2, but we do have two axemen that are also crossbowmen, so that technically sort of counts. And they have 1 polearm and 1 two-handed weapon, so yeah, it's pretty fair in terms of numbers anyways. So let's see, I wish we could target the archers. I'm actually going to hold off on that, because they are going to move some more people forward, and I'm actually going to move my guys forward as well. There's a lot of high ground here I'd like to eat up. You can target him though. That's a pretty good chance to hit, and obviously that weapon can be a little bit dangerous. So if we can, take him out before we get into melee combat with him, I'd prefer that. Or at least, soften him up before that. Let's have you hop up over here, put an axe on him. That's unfortunate. We'll have you move up as well. Let's see, you need to go this way actually. Yeah, That is a wild miss. I'm going to put you here. And go ahead and spear wall. Bram, you can hop up to there and throw an axe his way. I'm trying to get rid of him because I'd like to get Casper here and be able to spear wall that spot. I don't know if it's going to happen, but I'd like to try. Why don't you wait? I'm not going to end your turn yet because I'm not completely sure how I want to handle that. So we'll see what he decides to do on his next turn. Okay. So the archers still aren't in range. Let's get you over here. And that brings a few of them into range. Or a few more people anyways. Good job. Unfortunately, you can't reload, so just end your turn. Jorah, we're going to hop you up over there. Casper, I guess just attack, since that's really all you can do. Alright, so he's going to move in, and he's already in attack range, so that's something we need to keep an eye on. These guys are going to land some pretty ridiculous shots from the back line, it looks like. But it actually didn't really even hurt him. Okay, he's going to move in as well. Good job. Might move Bram here. No, I don't want to put him on an island like that. They're going to go around to engage Alexander, which I guess is fine. Alexander can take that guy no problem. So it's not like he, you know, is attacking our archers or anything. In fact, that was probably a mistake by him. He should have kept going. 26. Put some shots on that guy. We'll have you maybe shoot at these guys. Nicely done. One shot, one kill. Alright, Jorah, you hang out. Mieshko. You know what, Mieshko? Get your axe out, step forward, and swing at this guy. Oh, come on. If he got that kill, we could have spear-walled, but too late now. See if you can get him, Jost. Almost. Throw some axes this way. Let's see. Good job, and that actually allows you to spear wall now. Okay, so what's it gonna be? Let's put some at him, or throw them at him because he doesn't have any way of really defending against it. Over here, I'm actually gonna go after them. There's no reason for me to hang back because there's only these three, and we should have no problem dealing with them. So I'm going to be more aggressive over here in hopes of killing them off and then being able to reinforce this way where the bulk of their forces are. He's going to test the spear wall as well, and he's not going to do any better than anybody else. Same with him. He's going to get sliced across the face as he tries. And Jorah's just going to relax. Still working off that hangover, I imagine. Looks like they're going to start targeting him, though. They are not going to have any luck against Merrick. Merrick is an immovable object. That's an interesting play. Yeah, that's what happens when you leave gaps, but I'm not super concerned about it. Jorah, why don't you slide over to maybe help them out, since it looks like that fight's going to get a little bit more interesting. That pike is really the only concern I have, though. Alright, so kill him. Good job, and that will allow you to attack once more. Unfortunately, you missed. Looks like they're actually going to start piling on that side. Let's see, can we land that shot? No. Let's go after the pikeman then. Or him, that works too. Yeah, they've completely abandoned this side. We'll have to rotate our forces then. I am going to send somebody after this archer though. If he's going to sit out there by himself, he's going to pay for it. Okay. Throw your last axe, get your real axe out. Kali, go ahead and get your flail out. And see if you can't hit this guy in the face. Nice. Oh, caved it in. Caved that skull right in. Go after the pikeman. Good job. At this point, there's really no reason to be defensive. So I'm going to plop you down in front of this guy, I think. Or I guess I'm going to do that and get you stuck. Let's have you run after him. He can't shoot stuff anymore. Bram, you're going to deal with this guy and then move on. Oh, or you're going to get blocked. I didn't mean to do that. I meant to end his turn. Okay, so really the only range threat they have left is right here. This guy's going to have to swap weapons, and it's just a weak little knife. This guy is completely broken, so we don't even really need to worry about him anymore. Let's see, Jorah. Good job. He's actually going to break now too, so I don't know why he even bothered engaging us. How many people do they actually have left still fighting? It looks like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And this guy's about to go. Nice. Nicely done. Alright, kill him since he's in your way, and then you can move to help out here. Not gonna work there, pal. Let's see, yeah, shoot at him since there's nobody in your way. Let's have you attack there. I should probably get rid of that shield. I'll have Jost do that. Oh, he's already fleeing, so never mind. He's gonna kill himself trying to get away. We'll continue to lay into these guys. Maybe we can recover that kite shield. It would be kind of useful. Feel free to get rid of him. Let's see, I think you have the last remaining enemy that's not trying to get away. And that's the only reason the fight hasn't ended yet. But we are going to wipe them all out because there's no reason not to. Why don't you attack again there? Wow, 2 kills in 1 turn. That's what I like to see. Okay, so he's still fighting. Got it. Let's slide you over a bit. Now you can help out there. If you can hit that shot, be my guest. Nicely done. And Alexander for the finish? No. Let's see, Mieszko, you can come help out over here if this guy survives another turn. I'm going to be pretty risky here and shoot past my own guys because my armor is so good that it really makes no difference if they get hit. And at this point, we're just rushing to kill them, so it makes, again, no difference whether or not we take a tiny little bit of damage. Casper, thank you. Looks like Hartwig leveled up, but he's the only one. Nothing special here, although we did get a pretty fancy looking nasal helm. It's not very good though, so I don't know that we'll even bother to hang on to it. Okay, so that is going to do it for today. We are very much out of time, but we did manage to, complete that job, get a nice little paycheck, and then come over here and take care of the last enemy hold fast in this area. So we're going to return to Schnellen one more time. Actually, we might just go straight to Grubenfest because we've sold a lot of stuff here. And I think we might be able to get better prices in Grubenfest anyways. So we're going to head up here probably. Get rid of our gear, maybe look at another mission. But then we're going to start going after the ones up in this area. And we know there's a lot of greenskin encampments up here. And then there's also a little bit of terrain that we haven't explored yet. So we might be able to still find the place that they were talking about that had the treasure. We don't know for sure, but it is still possible. So that's the plan for next episode. Thank you guys so much for watching. I had a great time playing some Battle Brothers with you, and look forward to seeing you guys back here for the next one.